Welcome back to Queens on Queens. I am your host, Nate Clark, along with my co-host, Shayna B.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. Tired. Almost getting over whatever this is I got going on. But
Mm,
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. To be honest, my nipple is real sore.
Wait a minute. What the hell you got going on? Did you go get a nipple piercing or something? Tell me.
I didn't do nothing to
Oh,
this
okay. I just
nipple.
want to make sure because we going to tattoo shops and stuff. I need to know. I want to go.
No, it's been sore for the past few hours, and it looked like it might be bigger than this one. I don't know though. I will show you, but we are air.
A little too much. Not right now.
Yeah,
Maybe later. Send me a picture.
yeah. Okay, but I don't know what happened. It don't look like nothing did it.
I'm about to say, did something bite you? I was getting ready, just getting ready. Did something bite your titty? Something?
I
Your
don't
titty.
think
Your
so.
nipple.
It don't look like the maybe I'm about to
Oh,
breastfeed.
it
Don't
might
your
be.
nipple hurt when you breastfeed?
Yep. No, your boobies hurt, not your nipples, your boobs. They get
Oh, it's just the
swollen.
nipple.
Oh, I don't know what you got going. Well, I hope it felt
Okay,
better.
thank
Did you
you.
have
I'm gonna
some
try
like
not.
scraping or some scratches?
Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna try to stop rubbing it.
Okay. If you randomly do it and be like, hey,
Okay, just call me if I put my hand up. Tell me.
you gonna do it too. Cause
I know
it's
I
not
am.
you gonna do it.
Yep.
Yeah. So where should we start tonight? Cause it's a kind of a lot. Maybe. I know we haven't covered Love and Huntsville. Love and Marriage Huntsville, excuse me, I said it wrong.
Hmm.
But we did see across my Instagram feed about Martell, which is wild. It threw me for a loop. I
Yeah.
was like, wait a minute, what?
And on January 9th at 4 something p.m.,
Yes,
Martell was booked and charged for was it third degree domestic violence? It was harassment charges,
harassment.
basically.
Yeah,
It was
harassment.
harassment communications.
Right.
Um, so, my fiance is in law enforcement. So
And
I consulted with him about this case because I wanted to know some details.
so
And
give me
so
some
he was
info.
saying that he's not familiar with Alabama state law. State laws are different where you go.
Different
But in
everywhere,
North
right?
Carolina,
Hmm.
hmm in our state, so basically the charges that he got, if the complaint, the plaintiff goes to the police station and shows like text messages or audio or whatever, like he's harassing me, that's all it takes for them to go ahead and arrest him and hold him. And
Oh,
it's an automatic 48-hour hold. And then they put you in front of the judge where right now he's not on bond, but I guess you go in
right. He's
front of the
not.
judge to see if you could get bonded out or
Mm.
I guess deal with the case or whatever. But um it's like and then he'll probably get a temporary restraining order against that person and that's basically it, unless there's like
Right.
some more serious things come out. But
Okay.
again, that's this state. That's not Alabama. So that
Right.
laws
That's
could be
not. So
completely
we
different.
don't know how long it'll be or how long he gonna hold, and if you're gonna get a bond. We don't know, but we
Right.
just know that this has happened, and we're unsure who this was done by. We don't know.
Hmm.
I wish we did know. Cause
Well, do you
boy,
have any theories?
um, I was thinking his. I guess the latest baby mama. That's what I said. But
Hmm.
someone else said it was uh his ex-wife, Mel.
Melody Sugar
And
Rogers.
I could see that only because I've seen clips of reunion show up on my TikTok, which I did not watch. I just kept scrolling because we gotta watch the season. We gotta binge
Hmm.
watch it. So I feel that I know I saw a clip of them two sitting together at a restaurant. They were having some words, but like I said, again, I watched the whole clip. I scrolled. So it may be Mel. And I would say it probably was her. Cause I don't know. For me, Martell feels like they're divorced. She don't really want nothing to do with him, but I feel like he's still trying to hold on. He
Mhm.
looks like that type of person. When you tell him no, he just gonna keep going.
He
So
is.
that's how I see him as. He may not be that type of person, but that's how I see him or get that vibe from him as that type of person.
I think it's Melody only
Mhm.
because I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she has said on the show that she has changed her phone number because he would not leave her alone, like texting or calling her and stuff.
Think
If
so.
I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure she said that on the show. That's why I
Mm.
think it's Melody because it
You
fits the
might be
pattern.
right. But like I said, we don't know for sure who gave it.
Mhm.
So issued it for that purpose. So we don't know. But I hopefully we'll find out who it came from.
I mean, it should be public records. Like,
It
should we
might
be
be. I
able to
don't know
go
how to
into
do all
Madison
that stuff.
County?
You know how to
I I do know how to do it, and I meant to do it before we started filming, and I just ran out of time.
It's okay. I mean, know you were doing other things and maybe one of the last things. But I know you'll find out.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, we should definitely know by next week. I feel like if I don't find out, somebody should find out.
somebody gonna find it. It's gonna be back on the shade room.
Yeah,
That's where I saw it from. But anywho,
I've got some gossip.
ooh, I like juiciness.
So,
Of the tea.
in the Real Housewives of Orange County,
Mhm.
did you know that the Shreds Amigos broke up?
Wait.
Shannon,
That's Shannon, Tamra, and Vicky, right?
hmm
What?
so
Why?
Shannon and Vicky are still friends, and they're still doing their live shows and everything. Tamara is the one on the
Tamara,
out.
what happened?
I think it has to do with her being friends with Alexis.
And Alexis is now dating is John, right?
Yeah.
Is Shannon's ex-boyfriend.
hmm
Oh man, it might be. I feel she gonna be having some appearances on the show on this season.
I don't know. I mean, they're supposed to start filming soon. I don't. From what I've heard, she's not been asked back, but I feel like that'll be a
No,
huge loss if they
but
don't
when
bring her back.
I said not her coming back full time, but like appearances, we're gonna see her. I
I
feel that
mean,
we will see her. Excuse me.
maybe either or. Like, it's too much happening behind the scenes for us not to see it on camera.
Correct.
So,
And have we gotten anything more on Shannon's alcohol driving dog in the car situation that she was?
well, Tamara's been fighting with the girls on social media, and one of the things Tamara said was that Shannon's still drinking, and she's trying to act like she's not. Now that's Tamara.
Mhm.
Take that with a grain of salt, 'cause you know how
I
she
know, 'cause
is.
we know. We done seen it on
She's
TV.
a bit vicious.
Very vicious. But
Well, Shannon did do an interview on a podcast about it. I just didn't listen because, quite honestly, I really didn't care.
right.
I didn't. It was my holiday break. I'm not keeping up with the news today.
Not yeah, right. We're on break. We're not doing this. Not today. Not today.
Mm-mm,
But yeah.
not today.
That news, you got any more tea for me? Or is that all you got?
Oh, I think we can go out to New Jersey. Real Housewives
Ooh,
of New
we
Jersey.
gonna call this session like when we get gossip hot tea. Cause this is what
Hot tea.
tea.
Nate
Go ahead.
C and Shayna B's hot tea.
I like that.
So
Okay. So
Joe,
what you got for me? Cause I love me some Teresa. Go ahead, honey.
well, her brother, Joe Gorga, there was a video going all over social media where his son, who was in high school, had a wrestling match
Oh.
and he lost. And Joe stormed down to where they was wrestling at and went off on a referee. And it looks like he tried to go off on a teenager that beat his son. And there was like all these group of men stepped in between him and he got kicked out.
There you go. See, that's them type of parents that don't know how to just sit back, watch their kid. Kids are not always gonna win. That's just what it is. And those are the parents that come and they cause ruckus, cause fights. We don't need that. Let the kids be kids. They gotta learn to take the win and the loss. as
Yeah.
well as the parent. You learn from that. That's absolutely absurd. Sir, what were you gonna
Hmm.
do? Whoop his ass to win? Whoop his ass in the winner? Say so I don't know. You're not gonna do nothing. Sit your ass down.
I know. I don't. But people always want to say Teresa's the one with the problem.
Right. Sister's doing good. She happily still
She
married. I
is
ain't seen nothing crazy.
glowing. She is
I love
glowing.
it for her.
Me too.
She's let
So,
go of when she first started with New Jersey, she's always been my favorite. Love Teresa. But
uh,
she has definitely transformed to this butterfly. And I
yeah.
like this side of her. She doesn't want that toxic stuff. She doesn't need that toxic stuff. And I feel that her brother, his wife, tried to bring that out of her. They want that nastiness. And she just don't want it.
Mm.
She just don't want it. And I'd rather remove myself because I don't want that energy around me. I'm just gonna remove. And I understand why she did. This is what it is. Sometimes you have to cut ties with people to keep yourself in a good space. 'Cause they want to take the shit out of you. Mhm.
I'll be honest, when Melissa first got on the show, I was team Melissa for a good 3, 4, 5 seasons. And I was anti Teresa during that time. And then one of my sisters was watching with me and she was the one that was like, no, you need to be team Teresa and not Melissa. And I'm like, why? So we had our whole like debate over them two and everything. And she was like, you gotta watch. And I was like, okay. And then I started to see Melissa's manipulations and how she's playing shit. And, I started to like really pay attention to shit that most people
Yeah.
don't pay attention to.
Right, right,
So,
right.
and now Teresa's my favorite.
Oh, yeah. The one thing that got me when her brother came on and had Melissa, I think it was the christening,
Hmm.
and they had that big fight, and Teresa didn't even say nothing. She didn't even start nothing. It was them. And I said, "You know
Hmm.
what? Yeah, nah. I'm good."
But
I
Teresa went publicly and said that years later, their mama told Teresa that he had planned to do that because remember in the season one, Teresa got famous because she did that table flip in
table
the end of
flip.
season one. And he
Uh-huh.
wanted to do something similar that would catapult him to stardom like he did her. So
Right.
that was planned.
Mm, mm. That's
And
wild.
Teresa loved her parents. So I don't believe she's gonna lie on her parents
Right.
ever.
I don't think she would never. Oh, no. The
Mm,
way she loved on them and they loved on her, I don't see that. I
mm-hmm.
don't definitely don't see that. I wouldn't think she would lie on her parents. No.
I don't,
Yeah.
now I believe he will
Indeed.
because there are public documents that show that he and Frank, um, what's that man's name? Dolores Frank Catania
Whose
had
husband
took
is it?
Dolores' ex-husband.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm, mhm.
Okay. So
I
there
got
are
you.
public documents that you can look up that showed how he and Frank took his parents' house from them. And that's why they ended up living with Teresa.
What?
Frank was the lawyer.
That's wild.
Oh, Joe's done a lot of shit that Bravo won't show and that Teresa has not spoken about, but she has made it known that she could if she really wanted to go there, but she's been trying not to.
Not to do that. Damn. That's fucked up, yo. So, yeah, you right. She wasn't lie, but he was.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Mm.
love hot tea session. You
Yes.
got anything else for me?
Uh, well, this tea ain't really hot no more. It's a little warm.
But
Mia went public. Mia
oh,
on
yeah, I saw
Housewives of
that. With
Potomac
her new with,
with her new man.
yes, and he's on one of the talk show morning shows. What's his name?
I don't know that man.
Okay, go ahead. Imma find it. Give me a second. Cause
Okay.
I was
Well,
like, "That's who she date?"
people are speculating that they're getting married this year. I don't know.
Well, she had a ring on her finger when they took the photo, but she was like, "No, that's not what that is." I'm like, "Okay."
with Shanna. Now, you know that girl got a history of lying.
A lot of it. And that's all I said was, okay. So we shall see. You do be lying. I can find this.
Oh,
I
God.
gotta find it. Now it's gonna drive me
Yeah.
crazy. But I gotta
Oh,
look
God.
all the way back.
I want to say incognito.
There you go.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay,
Incognito.
because I've been thinking that this whole time. I said, that can't be that man's name.
That's his name.
Oh, okay.
Incognito.
I'm
And I
glad I
think
said
he's on a, if I'm not mistaken, he does a radio talk show with other
Mhm.
people. Which group that is, I don't know, but I've heard his name in the morning when I'm driving to work.
Oh, okay. I don't
Or is
know
it
the man.
DJ? Something. I don't know. Don't get me
I
wrong.
don't know.
Somebody's gonna correct me in the comments. Just let me know. But I know I've heard his name before.
Mhm.
So that's old. It's still a little lukewarm. But so is she divorced from her last husband or her husband?
I hope so. I don't know if it's final or not.
But we do know they're separated.
We
He
do
was
know they're
heartbroken
separated.
over that shit.
Well, I don't feel bad for him.
I don't either. That wasn't a fit. That was, for me, it's sniffed of gold digginess.
I don't feel bad for him because he cheated on his previous wife with Mia. But that's openly
Oh,
talked about how they got together as an affair. And I just feel like, the way you get him is the way you
get him
lose
the way
him.
you lose him.
That's
And
what they say.
that's what I've heard.
Mhm.
But yeah,
I bet
that's
that
all.
ex-wife's laughing now.
What? Cackling.
Uh-huh.
She done drain you of your money. You kicked out of the family business. Now
And
what?
now she gone.
Now she gone, right? Now she gone. Lord Jesus. Got 2 kids together.
I keep forgetting that lady got kids.
They're right, because she don't. I'm not here to judge anybody of how they carry themselves. But you really wouldn't think she has any kids.
Mm-mm.
You really wouldn't think she would. But
I know,
okay,
I caught myself.
I saw you like, did it real fast and just put it in there.
I did it, and I was like, oh, wait.
Right. Right. But yeah, that's it on that one of her. I could care less.
Yeah. Well, let's
She
get
doing what
into
she
our
wants.
shows, honey.
Let's
You got any more tea
let's
before we do that?
No, that was the only tea that I had for this week. That is it.
Okay. Okay. Well, I watched Married to Medicine and Housewives of Potomac,
Yes.
and absolutely nothing happened on either show.
Nothing at all. It was
So,
very blah this
yeah,
week.
so we can move on for them. I'm so disappointed in Married to Medicine. 'Cause, those my girls.
Yeah.
But there was an Instagram live
Uh-oh.
that went on during the show.
Uh-huh.
It was Phaedra's live, and she was on there with Toria, had Dr. Heavenly, Dr. Alicia, and Sweet Tea. And Heavenly and Sweet Tea got the fussing and fighting and
Is that
arguing.
what you were telling me about earlier this week?
Yes,
So,
they
do you
was
know how
going
it
in.
started?
I don't know how it started, but I do know that Heavenly is not the one you want to fuck with.
At all, and I love me some Heavenly, honey.
I do too.
She
But
care less.
girl,
She gonna say what she want to say.
Sweet Tea went below the belt and talked about Heavenly's mama being in hell, and you know that lady did. So Heavenly took the gloves off and was talking about how Sweet Tea can't have no kids, and that she done had 3. And Sweet Tea was talking about how Heavenly was insecure in her marriage. Heavenly was like, bitch, I've been married for 30 years. You just got a man. And if Choir called him today, he'd be gone. They was going at it,
I
and
might have to. I know it's somewhere. I got to.
they was going at
Yeah,
it.
they did. She did her little snippet where she went to the doctor's office. She found out she had fibroids, and it's like a 50-50 chance if she can,
Mm-mm.
you know,
I thought it was endometriosis.
endometriosis. Sorry, wrong thing.
Yeah.
It's endometriosis, and 50-50 chance that she wouldn't be able to carry and bear children, which sucks. Most women do want to have that,
Mhm.
have children and stuff like that. So, I feel bad for her, but at the same time, she said since day one, her Dr. G was talking about having the baby. Day one, for real?
She
Y'all
slid
just
into his DM talking about she could care from the baby.
right?
But allegedly, that whole thing with her at the doctor
Uh,
was filmed at the beginning of that film season. Like, so it was like placed in there out of order. It was filmed in the
oh,
beginning, and so now
okay.
it's speculated that she knew before coming on the show
That
that
she
she had
couldn't.
this issue.
And you know what? She probably did know that. Cause I was like, how do you go for so long with these pains or whatever and not know what's going on with you? That baffles me. Or you already knew and you
I,
was lying.
I'm just telling you what the word in the street was.
Mm, mm,
But
mm.
Sweet Tea did make a comment during tonight's episode. Well, not tonight's episode, but this
The
press
the other night.
episode. Found a little crazy coming from her, where she talked
Tell me
about
what she
how
said.
all these women were old and out of touch, and it was like same as her grandmama or her mom or something like that. I'm like, bitch, your man is older than you in that same age group. He about old as your mom,
He's
if
that
not
yeah, he
older.
in that same age group as the ladies. So what are you
And
saying?
she talking about how she ain't got nothing in common with the ladies because of the age. Well, what do you have in common with your husband then? How y'all
Nothing.
compatible,
6.
dumbass?
That's wild she would say something like that. Cause if you don't have nothing in common with them, you damn sure ain't got nothing in common with him. Cause he way older than you.
Mm-mm. The only thing y'all got in common is that he has money and you want it.
And that's about right. She was in a gold digging group. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar daddy group. Mm-mm. This my
Now
friend. I met her on she's through the group. Through the what group? Sugar daddy
she
group?
said just the intergenerational dating. You didn't have to do it financially. That's what the lady said.
That's bullshit. But okay.
Yeah. Yes.
They
Thank you
trying to
up
get
the
that
mess.
AARP. It's all right. It's called
Ooh.
teaching the game. That's why they question it, giving answers. Somebody doing a class. I see what you're doing. They
All
figured it
right.
out. She figured it out because she done got fucking married. Okay, she figured it out.
But moving on.
Yes,
Salt Lake City.
yes. So I did watch the reunion. On my break today at work, and
Mm-hmm.
Lisa got on my nerves. I'm gonna be honest with you. She really got on my nerves. She just wanted to keep talking and talking and talking and talking. It's like let the person that was given the question answer. She just want I feel Lord, I just wanted to tell her to shut the F up so bad. But I won't that. She Lisa did too much for me. I feel if she's trying to play the middle ground between Whitney and the whole thing at the what was that they were at? When she got upset when her friend died.
Mm-hmm.
Who was she fussing with? Oh, she was fussing with Lisa when she bought Heather that gift. Mhm. I don't know. I don't feel like Lisa's truly genuine. And when you're a friend, you tell a friend that they in the wrong and this is what you're doing wrong and this is what it is. And I feel like she don't do that enough for me. She want to be equal parts good on everybody. I don't know. I don't even know how I want to describe it. She just really irked my nerves. I just be quiet. Stop talking. Why are you still talking? I feel
It's
like Mary right now.
interesting because for me, I feel like, for me personally, Lisa was vindicated during this first part of the reunion. And
And
I
it's
say that
go
because
ahead.
with the $50,000 ring situation, she explained the sentimentality behind it,
And
which
she
is
did.
that, yeah, which is that her son almost died and John gave her
Mhm.
that as a gift.
That
And every time
ring.
she looked at it, it reminds her that she has her family.
Correct.
And
And I
so,
like that she did that.
and
I
so
like that
I
she
feel like, and then she explained that, she was like under so much stress and pressure and everything that it just kept repeating out of her mouth. I can
right.
understand that. So that makes
Sh
more sense as to why
That
she
did
lost the
make more
shit.
sense, and I was like, "Oh, now that's why." But for me, I wouldn't have been like $60,000 ring, 60,000. I wouldn't have kept saying it over. I mean, sis said it a
Yeah,
lot.
she did. But I also see what she was saying where it's like she had so much going on in her mind, it just kept on the loop. Like she couldn't
Get out of it.
stop, basically. And plus, she didn't want to say the reason because that was a personal story to her that she didn't want to share at that time.
Correct. But you shared it at the reunion.
Well, but probably
What's the
because she tired
difference?
of everybody coming at
Saying
her. She had to defend herself some kind of way.
I would have got tired that night. But I'm just saying, understood it's personal. You say when you want to say it. It's nobody's business why that ring was on your finger. It wasn't our business. But I'm glad she spoke up about that because then it made more sense of why she kept saying it over and over again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then the second vindication with me, ironically, is what you're talking about, were her versus Whitney after Whitney's friend died. Because remember, during the original episode, I was Team Whitney because I was like, Lisa treated her coldly and everything.
I didn't
But
feel that way.
I know, I said, for me, that's
No,
what
I
I
mean,
had
I
felt.
know, I know. I got you.
Yeah.
Right.
But on the reunion, they showed footage that it didn't show in the original
And
episode,
they did. They
which is that
definitely
Lisa
did.
did check on her and ask her, "Are you okay?" and
Okay.
was showing care for her. And I feel like with Whitney, she kept changing the excuse as to why she was mad. First, she was like, "Because you didn't hug me, you didn't check on me or nothing." Now it's you checked on me too much. So
Right.
like,
So
so like Lisa said, no matter what she did, she was in a no
it
win
was
situation. Whitney
never
was
good
going to find a
enough.
problem.
Right. I felt that for that situation, Whitney just was overboard. Understood you were emotionally drained because your best friend passed away. I'm so sorry that happened. But from the clip that they showed, which I'm glad they had that footage, she's like,
Hmm.
"Are you okay?" She did ask her if she was okay. She did come and give her a hug. But then when she sat down, like you said, you were asking me too much. Okay, so which one do you want?
Right.
I felt that she was upset because she bought something for Heather and checked on Heather first before she said anything to her.
Hmm.
But like she had told her, she sent some stuff to her house
Hmm.
already. So I don't know who has genuine friendships. That's the whole part about with this that just baffles me. I'm like, who truly here is a friend? A friend is someone who's gonna correct you when you're wrong, who's gonna call you, who's gonna be there to drop them a dime. And I just don't know if these friendships are authentic.
Well,
That's how I feel. But
mic
that's
drop.
just me from my point of view. Huh?
That's that mic drop.
Yeah. But yeah, I am glad Lisa did. You're right. She did get some vindication. She did get to talk, but there were points where she didn't need to.
Mm.
I think sometimes she just likes to hear herself.
Oh,
But
you
that's
know she loves herself. Well, of course
no,
she do.
Lord, this is good. And Angie had to stop. She's like, okay, let me answer the question because she was getting ready to go on a tangent. I'm like, nobody was talking to you. That's what
Hey,
I mean when it was too much of Lisa because she just
I
wanted to
got you.
interject and say something. Stop, just chill, chill. Monica, very poised, very much poised. She said what she said, and that's just what it is. sis was like, I did. I wrote in, I applied. And I
But
said, boom.
Monica, she lied about what she wrote, though.
She d-
She lied.
no. He lied about what when Heather played that voice recording about the Kim Kardashian. She lied about that.
She lied
But
about that. But she
she
did lie about that email. And let me tell you why. Because
okay.
she said that she told them that their cast was born and their ratings are shit and all this kind of stuff. And she put it in the email. They showed the email. They put
did.
it on the screen. And she didn't say none of that. She just said that they needed an excommunicated Latina, and that's her. Basically.
Oh, she
She
just
didn't say none of
She
that
just
about.
elaborated on what she was thinking in her mind that she did not put on paper. So yes.
But a lie is a lie. I don't give a damn.
She
But
definitely
you can
did lie
see
about that Kim Kardashian thing. I was
Evie's
like, girl, that
face.
was you.
That
That
was
was
a
you.
good play by Heather, too. She asked her a very specific question, let her lie, played the
And then she
recording,
got a record.
and
She's
then
like,
say
okay, let
nothing
me hear
else.
it. And
Played
she
the
definitely
recording
did
and then
say
say nothing else.
doom. They
Mhm.
came with paper. Meredith came with note. Heather came with voice recordings. I'm ready to see what else they get.
I like to see Meredith in her lawyer mode. Because Meredith's like, this is specifically what I said. This is specifically what I did not say.
Right. She said, that's not what I said. And she went word for word and took all that piece of paper out. She had it right there.
Mhm.
So,
She was like, I talked about the husband, not your marriage.
and
Those
not
are
the
two different
marriage.
things.
That's
And
what
they
she
are.
They are, but still, I
I
don't
mean,
think
there could be a rumor that her husband went to jail for tax fraud. They ain't got nothing to do with her marriage to her husband. You know what I'm saying?
but
So that's why I'm
obviously
saying there is a difference.
okay. But it's still something that could affect the marriage. Just saying. When it's a rumor.
Anything could affect the marriage.
I know that, but I'm just especially that man was crying. So
Well,
it was
I'm not gonna go there with you, Shayna.
okay.
Talk about that man.
Right. And he's a very nice guy. Very
He is a nice guy. He's nice looking too. I wonder if I take a trip out there, if I'll find him on the grinder.
I'm not fooling with you.
I just said I wonder. I didn't say I would.
I'm not fooling with you. Off the grinder. Anywho, we're not gonna but I know Sister Mary gonna be on next week, and I'm excited. Okay.
I am too.
I can't wait to see Miss Mary. She's like, yeah, I only like a few people. Oh, Jennifer.
She is so mean, but I swear she cracks me up.
She cracks me up all the time because she's funny. And she's like,
I just don't take her serious, honestly. She could talk shit about me to my face, and I just laugh. I just don't take her serious. I don't see why people do.
They take it to heart when it comes to Mary Boy. When she told Heather she looked inbred. Oh Lord, she's like, but you said this about me, but you was talking about my house. They was like, well, at least she said it to your face and not behind your back. It's a difference. Mary's gonna say it to you. She's not gonna talk about you behind your back. It's a difference. But yes.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's going to happen on the other 2 parts of this video.
Yes, because it is 3 parts.
Thank
This
God.
is gonna
You
get
can't cram it in 2.
no, not this. Is I don't say it's not gonna say it's gonna get nasty, but it's gonna be some things said. Do you think Monica will be coming back?
I don't know. Like, they would really have to work hard and find her some other allies for her to come back, because as it stands right now today, I don't think that she has enough people willing to film with her for her to come back.
She doesn't. Nobody. And Mary don't count.
I did see in the preview for the reunion that I'm assuming it's at the end of part 3, and it's going to ask the women if any of them changed their minds about Monica. So maybe, I don't know. I'll wait till the end of the reunion to get my prediction.
Okay, we'll wait till then.
I will say when Monica said that she had email production and said that their ratings were shit and the cast was boring and everything, and that's why they needed her, Andy did not look happy.
Oh, man, when somebody did a freeze frame on his facial expression, I was like,
Mhm.
she had him shookest.
Yeah, he
So,
did not
yeah,
look happy. So I don't know.
I don't know
I don't
either.
know.
So we should wait and see what happens.
Well, what my video messing up?
I see that. Something's happening. What's going on here?
Oh no.
Yeah, you look like a robot.
I know. I don't
Um,
know what to do.
I don't know either. I don't like
Now
it.
let's hurry up and wrap this show up because I don't know if it's gonna keep.
Yeah, because then I don't what happened like last week.
Yeah, and just cut off.
Right, that part, we don't
Mm.
want that.
So let's go over to Beverly Hills real quick before we
Yes,
go.
let's do Beverly Hills. I know I watched it and Dorit and Garcelle had their conversation. And honestly, Garcelle is over it.
Mhm.
And I would be too with Dorit. She don't have time to educate, and I understand it. You're a grown woman. You should know better than what words to use and not use. That word is a very, very, very vicious word, especially when it comes to, us as colored folk.
Yeah.
So, I understand where she's coming from. I'm not even mad about it. And Dorit just acts oblivious, like she just doesn't know. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dorit tried to defend herself by saying that, the women say attack with each other all the time. And they showed the flashbacks to prove it.
And they
But they
did.
also showed the flashbacks that says that that is used amongst other white women. And
Correct.
as Garcelle said, certain words hit differently with certain other people, especially people
Correct.
of color.
And when they did those flashbacks, I was like, yeah, y'all probably use it amongst each other, but when it comes to us, it's different. You never heard anyone of them say that to Garcelle or Garcelle say that to them ever.
Hmm.
She was never
Right.
in one of those clips. So that's the gist of what I got from Beverly Hills for that, because that was the biggest issue during that moment. But then I know
Hmm.
Sutton had a date. It looked like a very much better date than the last one she went on.
Hmm.
Because homeboy kept talking about his mama. Okay, sir, you're
Way too
truly a mama's
much.
boy. You truly a mama's boy, and we don't need that. I'm
No,
glad you love your mother. I want you to love your mama, but God dang,
I know it.
it's too much for me. Too
Do
much.
you think maybe it's because he was nervous? You know how when some people get nervous, they get stuck on a loop?
No, that might
Oh,
be just him. I don't think he was
oh, okay.
nervous. And there was no loop. That's just what it is.
Mm.
But I like the last guy, gentleman that she went on a date with last.
I'm
I
sorry
like.
to that man. I tried.
Oh Lord Jesus, get up your titty.
Sorry.
Yes. What else happened? I'm trying to remember in my mind because it was last Thursday. I remember the
Mhm.
date, and I remember this conversation with Dorit. But between that, I
That's
don't think it was
mostly
anything like
it.
right. I don't think it was anything else that happened with
Mm-mm.
them.
Honestly,
So
I'm just the whole situation with the rate. Like, to be honest, I don't feel like she's a bad person. I don't feel like
correct.
she
She just doesn't
is.
use her words at the correct words at the appropriate. Is that make
I feel like Garcelle hit the nail on the head when she said that it's subconscious caring behavior. Like, I don't think that Dorit is intentionally trying to be racist or prejudiced or anything like that, but I
right?
do think she has a subconscious bias. And I feel like she's way too sensitive and defensive to actually try to learn and work on that subconscious bias.
Correct. Agreed. 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 Because they showed a clip from I don't know if it was last season, season before last, where she was talking about, yeah, I got these kind of workers, boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, okay,
Two
what is she
seasons
trying to
ago.
get? 2 seasons ago, yeah. I was like, "What did
Mhm.
she get that? What?" I was confused at that.
So
And it just showed the, what did you say? Subconscious caring?
subconscious values. So
Yeah.
during that conversation happened because Kathy was saying how she doesn't see color, and she was genuinely asking, like, to learn Garcelle about
Uh-huh.
why that was a negative thing. And so Garcelle explained it to her, and that opened up a conversation about race. And so Dorit was like, yeah, I make sure that my kids are around all different races. We have all these different races in the home. But she kept listening to those people that work for her. And so
Correct.
Garcia was like, well, are the only people of color your kids know the people that work for you? And she said, oh, no, my mom's best friend is black.
That's
And then there was that. And then later either that season or season after, Dorit was like, Garcelle, it feels like you're bullying me. And then Garcelle got upset, rightfully so, because she doesn't bully anybody. And she's like, that's, unfair.
right. She
There was
does
a
it.
reunion. There was a reunion where Dorit yelled at Garcelle to let her finish talking. Dorit has never yelled at another castmate like that before. And then there's this thing. So it's like it's a pattern of things with her
Right.
towards Garcelle.
And that's why she's like, "I'm not educating you. I'm not doing this." So that you just get fed up. You get tired of it. And she said, "I don't even want to eat. I just want some tea."
Mm,
That's when you know she was just ready to come say what she needed to say and leave because she didn't want to be
yeah.
there that long. It was such a long moment of silence between the two of them before they even spoke. I was like, "Oh my gosh, what in the world?"
Awkward.
It was very awkward. I felt awkward. I wasn't even there.
Mhm.
So
I
yeah,
feel like it should be required now for all housewives, everybody, even the all black ones, to take those what is classes called? Sensitivity, diversity,
diversity,
race,
diversity.
yeah, those type classes so you can be more aware of different, races and cultures and things and
Their
how to
backgrounds and stuff
handle
like that. True.
situations. Yeah, I feel like that should just be like required all across the board if you're gonna be on one of these shows now.
Yeah,
Because I'm tired of seeing this conversation happen over and over and
over
over
and
again.
over again. And it's mainly with I'm not even gonna say Beverly Hills because there was the issue with Potomac. It ain't
Hmm.
even no white people on it. It's just light skin and a darker complexion having issues with each other. And it's beyond
Colorism.
crazy to me. You know,
Yeah. And I know that that's not gonna fix things. I know things are still gonna happen,
right.
but I feel like it could help to some measure.
It could help to some measure, but it's for those who actually want to take it and digest it and
Yeah,
actually learn it and not just be sitting in there just to get through it. Just
you're
taking it.
right.
So some people may take it, some people won't. They be like, "Why am I sitting here? I don't need this." Because they think they
Hmm.
don't need it. Okay. Okay. But
You're right.
that's a good suggestion. I do like that. Just like we have
Mhm.
to do it, we have to take some kind of class or have a lecture at work about diversity. This should be the same well rounded everywhere, even for the people
Yeah,
that make way more money than we do. So yeah.
especially for the people that work.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Maybe I
Especially
should
them.
stop drinking.
Oh, no, keep going. Let's do it. You almost done anyway.
Well, I got some left in the bottle.
You do? What you got? What is it? Is that tequila?
Tequila. Yeah,
I ain't never seen that bottle before.
it's got
Is
a
it
cute
good?
little
Is it
red
smooth?
hat.
Is it good? Oh,
I
that's
didn't say
cute.
that.
I
I didn't say it
what?
was smooth.
I'm asking you, is it smooth? Obviously not.
It's budget friendly.
There you go. That's all the smoothness we need. Budget friendly.
Exactly.
I like that. Who else we
I
got?
don't
You
think
said
it's that
nothing?
bad.
Oh, it's not
Um,
Espolòn. That's my joint, right? I need to
oh,
go take a look.
I do love Espolòn.
What? That is when I first tasted the smoothness of that tequila. Oh Lord, I'm stuck. I gotta get some more
Yes.
water.
I love it. I just don't love to pay for it.
Right, it is kind of pricey,
Because,
but
I got a high tolerance, so I can drink a lot, and hold my own and be fine the next morning. So that's a lot of money to blow through if I'm going to be buying Espolòn like that.
Oh, no. Well, not for me. I'm not a drinker, so it's gonna hit me after maybe 1 or 2 shots, and I'm gonna go to sleep.
Like, you like that
And maybe
on this
3 or 4.
show, make me sound like a damn alcoholic.
Oh, no, we're not. We're just talking about beverages. That's all. Just little beverages, little
Mm,
fun spirit.
mm-hmm.
Let's see. We had Miami. Gertie had her surgery, which seemed to be a success, which was good. I'm glad. I almost cried myself watching her go through that and then come home and the babies had the snacks and the drinks, car for. I was like, oh,
It was
this.
so sweet.
Oh my God, I loved it.
It
I
was
loved it.
sweet. She broke my
Mhm.
heart though when she got ready to be real in the surgery and Russell was hugging her and she was telling
She
him
didn't
to
want to let
leave.
go. She
Yeah,
did not
that broke my heart.
like. She loved that man. That man loved her. I love it.
I love it too.
I love
It's beautiful.
it. I did. I think, no, I didn't cry. I almost cried. But that for that session right there, for her getting
Hmm.
all, I almost cried. But the foolishness before that,
Oh,
the foolishness,
at the
that damn
Mother's Day
Adriana.
brunch.
And Adriana pissed me off when she went over to Julia's house and Julia was just trying to tell her about herself as a friend should. And she got upset, put her shoes on and walked out the house. Couldn't figure out how to get out the motherfucking house, but she left. I was like, what you mad for? That's your friend. Your friend's gonna tell you when you're doing wrong, when you're in the wrong.
Right.
And you were wrong for that. You were
Yeah.
dead ass wrong. And then for everybody to pounce on poor Nicole, because Nicole had no idea.
Hmm.
I'm gonna hope she had no idea. I'm gonna say she had.
No. I mean,
I don't
even
think
if,
she knew.
well, listen, even I don't think she knew either the issues that Anna had with the other
Or the
women.
extent maybe of the
Right.
issues.
That's what I was about to say. Like maybe she knew that there was a little problem, but not because there are a little problems within the group, but not
Correct.
so bad that it's going to cause this huge blow up.
Right. For y'all to get up, leave, holler. And then fucking Alexia said, I'm not staying, but I'm gonna take my jacket and leave. Look at it.
Ain't mad at it. I take my
Let me
present too
tell you,
on my way out.
she hit it. She hit a no
Shit.
move right there, okay? I ain't gonna stay, but I'm taking my free gift. I ain't staying, I'm taking my free gift.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Adriana was wrong. And I'm hoping that within the next 2, not even, I don't even think it's gonna be the next episode. Maybe the next 2 episodes, they're gonna figure out that it was all Adriana, not Nicole. Because poor Nicole, I felt
Hmm.
bad for her. She tried to do this nice thing
Yeah,
for Lisa, and everything just backfired.
it did. It was, oh,
Backfired
girl.
horribly.
All that
And then,
screaming and yelling and hollering
right,
and
was
stuff.
I can't do it. Y'all too much. And then Gertie just wanted to come to have a good time. She didn't need all that stress because stress
Hmm.
is worse on a person that has cancer.
Yeah.
Mhm. Very much. I just learned that uh, the other day about when
Oh,
it
yeah.
comes to cancer. I did not know that. So
It
yeah.
affects them differently.
Yeah. Mhm. Oh, my hair looks crazy. Anyways.
Oh,
So yeah. And then Lisa pulling up in her uh
her
workers
housekeeper's
fucking
car.
housekeeper's
I
car.
did not. I did not like that
Like, why would you do that?
because I feel
That was
like
an
now. I feel like now you trying to humiliate your housekeeper and downplay her,
correct. Like we
and that's
said,
not
you get your
necessary.
own, not be an asshole and drive her car.
Hmm. Well, she
Like
probably
that
don't even
was
know why you needed to borrow her car, and here you are playing it up for laughs on
playing,
national
right?
TV.
Playing, playing, playing.
Mhm.
That's all I have from that one.
Yeah.
Miami just I don't know.
Well, that's all I got, Chip.
Mhm.
Anything else before we close out?
I don't think I have anything else. I think that's all I've gotten. If I did have anything, I can't remember. And, and I'll tell you next week.
Oh,
Oh man, look, I gotta
well,
start using my phone, putting my notes in my because I'd be like, oh, I'd be like, nope, we can't talk about it. We can't talk about it. and I gotta put it in my phone because I swear I was getting ready to say something to you the other.
Uh-huh.
Can't remember what the hell it was. Well, maybe we did
Yeah.
talk about it. I don't know.
I don't. But I guess stay tuned, y'all.
Yes, tune in.
Yes.
Click that like button, follow, subscribe, follow.
Hold on. See,
Oh,
now
I'm
you're
sorry.
starting to do too much again. Now, I told you before, the
It
oldest,
might be
ain't
this.
nobody came to see you.
They came to see me.
They did not come to see you. I do the opening and the closing. I'm the
Oh,
Alpha and Omega. Okay.
who was trying to call me the cream?
I mean, hey, what's wrong with that?
I'm the cream filling the Oreo and a damn Twinkie. Okay.
We
You the beginning
don't
and the
need to.
end. I get it.
We don't need to drink on this show no more.
We know. But it is kind of fun though.
You know? Okay, well, y'all, if you like what you've heard and you want to hear more, please like, follow, subscribe, download, comment, all of the positive things. And we will
Yes.
see you next week.
All right, guys.
Bye.